Happy birthday, arrowverse. This day, 10 years ago, we had the first Arrow episode. And to celebrate this 10th year anniversary, well, we do this tier list there. So, whether it's canon or ed canon, I decided to rank all of the series, the TV shows that are part of the Arrowverse. And of course, some of them I didn't see them. Lucifer, Birds of Prey, it was like 2003 or 2004. I never really cared, and I don't think I will ever watch it. And the last one was the Adam West Batman in 1966. Crisis on Infinite Earth made these TV shows canon, and the same goes for Stargirl. And since CW aired Superman and Lois, and they also hinted at a past with superheroes in season 1, despite the retcon they did with season 2, I still consider Superman and Lois as being Arrowverse. Maybe it's not on Earth Prime, but it's still Superman and it's still part of the Arrowverse because it's the same actor and they share lots of common stuff with our other Superman. So, with that being said, this is me ranking all of the shows. And to be fair, I'm not picking the best season to rate the show. I picked the overall show, how I feel it should be ranked and rated. So, with that being said, let's start off this tier list. This is Legends of Tomorrow. If you have seen my 7th season overview for this TV show, well, you will see why I place this show as being the worst of the Arrowverse. This was a good idea that turned ugly really fast. I didn't like season 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's not a superhero TV show anymore. I guess lots of the fans were like, we like it because it's not superhero material, but I like superhero material, and only season 1, 2, and 3 felt like superhero material. And even there, they tried to be funny too many times in later season and failed because the writers, they lost their way. The writing lost its way. The show turned bad and ugly. I am actually glad they canceled this show. It didn't deserve a 8th season, despite the cliffhanger they had. Batwoman, second worst Arrowverse TV show. This case is really sad. It's really sad because every single season was better than the previous one. But when you take a look at the overall show, we only got 3 seasons. And the best season was mediocre at best. And the worst season was unwatchable, terrible, awful, bad TV, still better than She-Hulk. Regardless, Batwoman got better with the years. Jessica Leslie, the new Batwoman we got in season 2 after Ruby Rose left, was actually good. I liked Jessica Leslie. I think what killed the show is the writer. Bad writer equal bad show. Bad show equal bad viewership. Bad viewership equal bombing because people will trash it and enjoy trashing it. So this is a never-ending circle. Now, the biggest reason why I think it's better than Legends, they tried to be a superhero TV show. Yes, the superhero aspect was more of a subplot for the show because they like so much the drama and They like so much Ryan Walder or Kate Kane outside of the suit that we cannot say it was the main plot. We just cannot say such thing. There's so much drama injected. They still tried as a subplot to look like a superhero TV show. A mediocre one, but they tried. And that's the difference between Legends and Batwoman. I do think when I will rewatch for future video both show, I think I will be in much more pain watching Legends of Tomorrow because first of all there are more seasons, and second Batwoman, well, the main actress, Ryan Walder, Jessica Leslie is actually kind of cool, and her character has some growth. Her character improved. While Legends of Tomorrow, it's character assassination for the sake of it because it's funny to kill a character. Hell yeah, we like it. It's Sarah, she died too many times, right? Right. Supergirl is next one on the list. Another very sad case. Because season 1 and 2 are unwatchable, they are terrible, they were awful. They were still a bit better than Batwoman because it felt much more like a superhero TV show, and the subplot were like relationship and drama. So that's why I do think season 1 and 2 of Supergirl are just a bit better. Now we got season 3. That was a masterpiece in my own opinion, in my books. That was a really strong season. I liked it. Despite the flaws here and there. It's not perfect. It was really good and enjoyable. Then we got season 4. That was average at best. That was a letdown after the blast we had with season 3. And then we had season 5. Character assassination. When you don't know what to do with your character, when you have a bad writer, this is what happened. I'm telling you. Supergirl 5th season was bad. Supergirl 6th season was bad. I think the 6th season was a bit better than the 5th one, but the bar is still kinda low. And I do think season 4 was the last really strong season. It's really sad there because we had 2 good seasons I like, but then we had the rest. Now I do think Supergirl as a TV show is better than Batwoman because Supergirl at its best is better than Batwoman. And Supergirl at its worst, it's actually a bit better than Batwoman. But here's the thing. When Legends of Tomorrow was good on the first 3 seasons, these first 3 seasons were much better than Batwoman or Supergirl. But they messed up. They messed up too hard. And that's why DC's Legends of Tomorrow is this low. Now, coming next, the Constantine TV show in 2014, the one that got cancelled, the one with Matt Ryan, the one everyone forgot about. It's canon because it's the same Constantine we get in Arrow 4th season and Legends of Tomorrow. Like, Arrow 4th season and Legends of Tomorrow are like follow-up and sequel to what happened in Constantine TV show that got cancelled. Now, I think it's a bit unfair because they only got 1 season. They missed the mark. I will be honest, they missed the mark. But I feel like when I will rewatch this Constantine TV show, I may enjoy it more than Supergirl. I am not quite sure because the last time I've seen that TV show was 8 years ago when the TV show first came out. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I can't remember, to be honest. The actor was amazing in a really bad show with bad story, bad script, and bad villain. It's very sad. As I am recording this video, The Flash only finished 8th season and we are waiting for a ninth one, the final season. The final season that will tell you either it goes to B or it remains to C. Maybe it can also fall to D. The Flash started off with two amazing first season. Season 1 and 2 are great. Amazing. Say otherwise, well, I don't understand you, and you may have lost your sense of taste. Sorry, not sorry. With that being said, The Flash had two really good seasons. Then we got a bad third season, a worse fourth season, a worse fifth season, then a sixth season that was kind of fine. It came back on track, I guess. Then we got a seventh season that was fine. I liked it much more than other people. And then we got season 8. Okay. Season 8 was the best season since season 2. But the bar is so low, I don't know if it's a compliment. It's a really sad case where you had a formula and you messed it up with bad writers after bad writers after bad writers. Right now it's all about love. Iris, you are my lightning rod. Oh my, oh my, oh my. At least sometimes it's very funny. Humor lands. Take some notes from that. DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Please. Just like Constantine, we got a great lead, good actor, good character in the wrong show, handled by bad writers, surrounded by a bad story. It's a very sad case where you could be A, you could be S, but you're not. Next one. Smallville. Now this one came in the mix with Crisis on Infinite Earths. They made Smallville canon, everyone. It's the same Clark we followed for 10 years. He was back and he did it Lex Luthor in the face. I liked that scene a lot. Now, Smallville is another case I'm really sad about. The first 4 seasons, well, actually, I will already correct myself. Season 1, 2, and 4 are really bad. They are F level for me. F is not in this list because there's not enough pictures for F, but these seasons are a failure for me. Season 3 was really good. On my most recent watch for my retrospective on the Smallville TV show, I enjoyed a lot the 3rd season. That was a really good season. And I actually forgot how good season 3 was. I actually thought season 3 was another of these ones. You just get there because you get the season. Then season 5 came. Season 5, I liked it a lot. Then season 6 happened. Green Arrow, you're my boy. Justin Hartley in the role is great. The writing is great. But here's the thing. Love triangle, Lex, wedding, Lana, broken record. Yeah, season 6 was a weird one. Season 7, I actually enjoyed a lot more than most people. I liked season 7. And I think season 7 was the first season that was on the level of other arrowverse shows. I do think Smallville 7th season scale around Supergirl 4th season. And for me, this means a lot. Because this is a good season. This also scales to Arrow 8th season. So, Smallville 7th season was a blast. Arrow 8th season was amazing. I liked it so much. Just speaking about it, I want to rewatch it right now after this video. The same goes for the 9th season. And my favorite season, season 10. Season 10 was great. For me, Smallville went from awful to great. There are seasons that are all over the place, but I do think overall this was a really good show and I liked it a lot. And I am looking forward in the future to see this entire TV show again. It's not for nothing people are praising Smallville because it was a well done show with good writing, good action, bad CG, but hey, it's 2002, give it a break, please. Clark, I will miss you, buddy. Yeah. Black Lightning! Here again, Crisis on Infinite Earth did link Black Lightning to the entire arrowverse. The very sad case of Black Lightning. This show had good writing. It was a really good show overall. But there's the thing. It was a very short 4th season. And because of behind the scene drama, we didn't get a season 5. And I think their plan was to make it until season 5 and to finish this show with season 5. So because of the drama, they ended the show earlier than planned. And that was a disappointment, to be honest. Season 1 and 2 are rough, for me at least. They were kinda hard to watch the first time. The second time, I had a blast. I liked it much more, but here's the thing. There is flaws here and there. It's not a perfect show, and I do think the weakest season this show had were season 1 and 2. Now when it comes to season 3, this is a masterpiece. When it comes to season 4, I think season 4 closed the entire show the right way. Even if it's not the best ending, even if it's not the way I would close things up, I liked it a lot. Overall, this show is good. And outside of pacing or weird writing at times, this show stands out. This show is really, really good. And I do think I would rewatch non-stop these 4 seasons over most Smallville, over most of The Flash, over most of Constantine. So I do think Black Lightning is at the right place right now. And this show got so much backlash because it's a black guy, the main actor. And sometimes they got political in some of the weird dialogues here and there. But I don't think it killed the show the same way Supergirl first season killed their own show by beating up on your head, pushing down your throat. Strong female. Black Lightning was very enjoyable, and if you have not seen it, I recommend it. I do like Black Lightning a lot, and I am excited for a future revisit or a future rewatch of the entire TV show for content sake. So I think it is on the right place for B tier with Black Lightning. Superman and Lois. Okay, in my head canon, this is part of the arrowverse because same actor, different Earths. I guess Superman from Superman and Lois, he didn't stick around in Earth Prime, and he just moved to another Earth, and he never met John, so he doesn't get his memory back or something. I I try my best, you see, because season one hints at a similar past, and the retcon is in season two. So in my book, this is Arrowverse. This is made by the CW with the same actors in mind. Uh, and I like to think this show is also on another alternate Earth or whatever. Call it the way you want. Earth Superman if you want. This is a weird case because as I am recording this video, we got two seasons so far. So I do think it's a bit unfair to scale this to the others because the others had much more breathing room. But then we got Constantine with one season. So I'm like, okay, Superman and Lois right there. Now here's the thing. Season 1 was a masterpiece. Season 1 was much better than most season of Arrow and most season of most comic book TV shows. That was a top tier season. But then we got season 2, and I do think season 2, even if it's really good, enjoyable, and all the good stuff, I think it's much weaker. And it's nowhere near as good as season 1. And because of that, I feel like Arrow did many better season. The Flash, first two seasons. Maybe season 2 more than season 1. Superman and Lois dropped the ball for me with season 2. And I'm worried for season 3. Even if the show is well written, I've heard lots of things behind the scene. And I'm like, will they really drive into more personal drama in this show? Is it really the kind of show the writers want to do with this TV show? Because I will be honest here, I'm not a big fan of drama stuff in my superhero TV show. I do give it a pass at some extent because it's Superman, and the idea of Superman is that godlike being that just want to have a normal life. So, at some extent, I'm fine with personal drama, but it can really hurt a show. Arrow season 4, or Batwoman, or Supergirl, or Flash. Pretty much most of the show in this list, actually. Now, I do think Superman and Lois first two seasons are much better than Black Lightning first two seasons. I will even say that the season 1 is much better than the third season of Black Lightning, which is the best season Black Lightning had. So I do think Superman and Lois so far it's better than Black Lightning and Smallville. Because if we only look at the first two seasons, Smallville should be lower. Let's be honest here. But anyway, Superman and Lois, I think right now it's at the right place underneath my boy Arrow. My boy Arrow. My boy Arrow. This show is amazing. I like it so much. 8 seasons. 6 if we forget about 3 and 4 because 3 and 4 are really awful. 6 seasons of good stuff. Even if season 5 is the best one, a masterpiece. Even if 6 is a bit weaker and 7 is a bit weaker, I still think they are worth watching. I still think they are enjoyable. So, Arrow. I think you clap anybody else underneath you in this list. Arrow first two seasons were a blast. Then we got season 3. Then we got season 4. Then we got season 5. Season 5. Masterpiece. The best season the show had. Top 5 season Arrowverse. I enjoyed it a lot. If you have been around, if you have seen my retrospective, if you have seen my review, you know why I like so much season 5. You also know why I kinda enjoyed season 6 and 7 at the end, despite the flaws in season 8. Season 8 is a good closure. I think among all of the Arrowverse TV show that ended, Arrow did it the best. Arrow 8th season is the best final season a show can dream of. Despite a few issues here and there with the kids, I think overall season 8 is a blast. It's a good ending, it's a good homage, it's a good goodbye, and you can tell people gave their soul, or I should say, they gave everything they had to give you a good show with the 8th season. This show may rest in peace. You are 10 years old. I wished you went for longer, but guess what? You did great for the run you had. The best Arrowverse TV show is Stargirl. Here again, in my headcanon, Stargirl is part of the Arrowverse, and I will go further with this. We have seen she is on Earth 2 after Crisis on Infinite Earth, so even if they didn't really cross over the Flash and Stargirl, they're up there in the same universe, in the same bubble. Stargirl, as I am recording this video, is into its 3rd season, and I'm having a blast. And I do think it's unfair to say 3rd season enter in that review, so I will only speak about season 1 and 2. Stargirl, first 2 seasons were a blast for me. I liked so much season 1 with the Jesse and the Injustice Society, the villains, Brainwave, Icicle, Sportmaster, Tigress, Gambler, everyone, the entire crew. Season 2, I liked The Shade, Eclipso, Cindy. This was a blast. This is a light-hearted show that makes me laugh. That makes my day better. I'm like, man, I'm watching Stargirl. I just enjoy the trip. I just enjoy my time. It's a good show with well-written characters, well-written story, and it's emotional. There's a lot of emotion here with Rick and Grundy, or Courtney giving a mug to Pat because she accepts Pat as her stepfather. Pat, amazing stepfather. The first 2 seasons are, I think, my favorite superhero TV show out there. I liked a lot Daredevil, the Netflix one. Netflix Daredevil was great, but I do think Stargirl did it better. I like it more. Different tone, but still very good. So, here is my tier list. Stargirl first 2 seasons rule them all. And look forward. I will say this on my Red Blue podcast, a weekly podcast with Cole Turner. We do review Stargirl over there. And at the end of this 3rd season, I will review Stargirl, of course. This season, the third season so far, is a blast. I think it's my favorite season so far. Cannot wait to review it. Cannot wait for the next episode. With that being said, there are several links in the description below. The link for this tier list if you want to do it for yourself, or links for retrospective. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was the most recent one, but I did Arrow, I did Smallville. Next one is Gotham, but trust me, in the future we have a retrospective for all of the show you see right now on the screen, except the one I didn't see. Maybe Lucifer, I will give it a shot, but you'll see retrospective for these. So if you want comic book content, if you want gaming content, just subscribe. You know what to do. Leave a comment, like. You really help out. And if you didn't like it, well, thank you for watching this long, and I will see you next time if there's one. Take care.